what is the vision for Puerto Rico going to the future? How can we use this blank canvas approach and start drawing out what we see should be the Puerto Rico of the future now? Here is essentially something that you should have in your mind regarding the peculiarities of Puerto Rico. Different to an independent nation or to a state, we have very limited sources of funding to add value to our island. So the first one is credit, which we can use going to the markets. Unfortunately, prior to the natural disaster in Puerto Rico, we had man-made disasters of the kind of economic growth and fiscal sustainability. So we don't have that credit outlet anymore. We don't have access to the markets. The second one is transfers. Typically, it's federal transfers in the vein of the federal government giving us access to some programs, but that access is, in general, much smaller for Puerto Rico to comparable states. And it again showcases the inequality between Puerto Rico and U.S. citizens in another state. To give you an example, in Puerto Rico, we receive about a third or a fourth of the Medicaid funding that you would get in any other state. The other two opportunities for getting resources to Puerto Rico are investment and exports. And those we have to maximize and see how Puerto Rico can leverage some of the opportunities that we have to to add value and to get Puerto Rico up and running. So here's the vision. We see Puerto Rico in 5 to 10 years as the destination of the human cloud. What does this mean? As we see jobs change in the next couple of decades or years, we see that most jobs are becoming geographically independent. And people are looking for places where they want to live and give their services and export them everywhere in the world. Today I'll try to convince you that Puerto Rico has the natural beauty, the natural assets, but also has a certain set of resources that we are leveraging to make Puerto Rico, instead of a place where people are leaving, a place where people can come and call home. The second component is to have a Puerto Rico that's open for business. Now, if you've seen Puerto Rico in the past, unfortunately, we've had many bureaucratic obstacles that have delayed progress and growth. We have a commitment to start eradicating those processes and being a facilitator for economic growth and opportunities in Puerto Rico. The third component is leveraging our unique advantage of Puerto Rico as the connector of the Americas.